gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Today, we're diving into the White House's latest order for federal agencies to eliminate a third of FAR contract rules. Sounds dramatic, right?
Absolutely. Cutting 1/3 of the federal acquisition regulation rules is a huge move. Why do you think they're doing this now?
From what I gather, the main goal is to reduce red tape. Agencies have often complained that too many rules slow them down.
That makes sense. Imagine having to read a novel-length rulebook before buying a pencil. But do you think slashing rules will actually help?
It could. Some rules are outdated or overlap. By removing them, agencies might speed up their processes and spend more efficiently.
True, but there's always the risk of losing important safeguards. Sometimes those pesky rules prevent fraud or ensure fairness.
Right, and that's a valid concern. The White House did mention a careful review, so I hope they won't just toss rules out blindly.
I wonder how agencies will decide which rules to cut. It's like cleaning out your closet. What do you keep? What do you let go?
Good analogy. They'll probably look for rules that are redundant or no longer relevant with current tech and practices.
Speaking of tech, the contracting world has changed a lot. Digital processes might make some old paperwork rules obsolete.
Exactly. If we can sign contracts online securely, do we really need those 20 steps for physical signatures?
But do you think contractors will be happy about this? Fewer rules could mean less confusion, but also less clarity.
Contractors are probably divided. Some hate bureaucracy, others rely on clear guidelines to compete fairly.
That's a good point. And for small businesses, fewer rules could lower the barrier to entry for government contracts.
Small businesses often get overwhelmed by compliance requirements. This move could actually encourage more participation.
On the flip side, if rules get too loose, bigger players might dominate, making competition harder for the little guys.
The White House seems aware of that. They've said they'll engage with stakeholders during the review.
I'm curious how quickly these changes will happen. Government processes aren't exactly famous for their speed.
They've set a timeline for agencies to submit their proposals by the end of the year, so things could move faster than usual.
It'll be interesting to see if this leads to long-term change or just another round of paperwork to review paperwork.
That's the irony. Sometimes efforts to cut bureaucracy just create a new layer.
I wonder if other countries streamline their procurement this way, or if this is a uniquely American struggle.
Many governments face similar issues. Procurement reform is like trying to untangle a giant ball of yarn.
Or like cleaning out your email inbox. You think you're done, but there's always more to sort.
Exactly. But if this results in more efficient government spending, it could set a valuable precedent.
There's also the trust factor. Citizens want to know their tax dollars are being spent wisely, not lost in a maze of rules.
Transparency will be key. If the process is open and well communicated, it could build public confidence.
Do you think this might inspire reforms in other areas, like grants or benefits?
Possibly. Success here could encourage similar streamlining elsewhere. Governments love a good domino effect.
It's always a balance, though. Efficiency versus oversight. Too much of one, and the other suffers.
Maybe that's the eternal government struggle, finding that sweet spot where things work and stay fair.
I'd love to see real examples of rules that get cut and the impact that has on actual projects.
Agreed. It'll be telling to watch if project timelines shrink or if cost savings materialize.
And whether agencies can resist the urge to sneak old rules back in under new names.
Bureaucracy does have a way of reinventing itself. It's the ultimate shapeshifter.
In the end, though, if this leads to faster, smarter government work, that's a win for everyone.
Absolutely. Maybe next time we'll be talking about how agencies are using AI to write contracts in seconds.
Now, that would be a podcast episode worth tuning in for. Until then, let's keep an eye on this reform and see what unfolds.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-332.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
We'll wrap up here, but let's leave our viewers with a question. Do you think cutting a third of contract rules will help or hurt government efficiency?
Great question. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor and sharing your product or service with the world, reach out to MarketUS.com. You can schedule a session to discover how we can work together. See you soon.